going on? So, I'm looking at Riverbend Springs for a place to start a farm. You know, Grandpa Walter's got his place. I want my own place. So, kind of looking around. First place I looked at, we're down here in the lower left corner. Field 90. It's kind of a neat place to start. It's flat-ish. Or you could go up here to this one. Or if you want to kind of live down in the hollow, you got Field 91. Right? Yeah, you get up over here. This is another good place. If you want a little smaller farm, you can take this field here. Field 76. There are a lot of good places to start your own farm on Riverbend Springs. You know, if you wanted to start a farm from scratch. You know, if you want to go over on the other side of the river, live next to the river, down here on 61. Go over here to the right. And there's a house here already for this place. This is Field 64. Already a house there. I'm not sure if I buy 64 if the house comes with it. I don't think so. I don't believe it does. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think it does. I mean, 152,000. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, see, I don't think it does. I think it's just decoration because it doesn't have any triggers. Now, oh, let me turn up my flying. Well, it doesn't have any triggers. Let's just see if we can build on this thing. Let's just put a shed here. We can. Okay, so we can build on this. Alright. Let's delete that because it's in the way. So. But, guess what we could do? We could go in here. Houses, farmhouses. And we can put a sleep trigger on the front porch. Guess what? We got us a house. We got us a little farm. Yeah. Not a lot of places to put anything. I mean, you know, this trail goes back in here. But you know, you don't have a lot of room to put sheds. But you could put sheds over here in this field. You know, in this early part of this field, put a couple sheds. I mean, that worked. You know, not much back here in terms of space, but you could probably clear this off. Well, let's get our delete key going here. Where's my delete? Delete. Where'd you go? Delete. Where's delete? Jump, run, aim. Stop, set money, delete objects. Haha. So we delete these. I wonder if we can build shed over here. So, just Go to sheds. And we can. So, oh, we don't own it, so we can't do anything with it. Oh, we can't sell it. Aha, look at that. Oh, we can buy it. So we could buy this. 63 little wooded area. All right. So we can buy it. So, good little spot. Got a house. Yeah. Got a shed. Like that. We'll sell that. You know, we could even, if you really wanted to, if you didn't like this. Nah, I can't sell it. Not part of the set in the game. Alright, so they edited it. But you could have your house over there and build some sheds over here. So 63, good little place, good little starter farm. 60, you could, how much is this? See, you could buy these 3 farms, these 2 fields for, you know, the 52 and for 85, and have a nice little starting farm. So yeah, another option. Flight mode on. Alright, so that's a good little spot. If we keep going over here by the museum mill, there's a farm over here already. $66, but I don't think you can do anything with that. Let's turn flight mode off. I found turning it off is the fastest way to do anything. I don't. Yeah, see, we can't manipulate this. This is a non-viable place. It is a little farm though. You could roleplay this. Probably buy some equipment and put it in here. Unless, no. 50 hour. No, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. 66, yes. 65. If you buy these 2 fields. Ah, look at that. Okay, so you can buy this farm. A viable farm there. So now you got a starter farm. That's 243 and 300,000. So yeah, you know, there's a few places on here. If we go over to 54. See, what is this place? That is the paper factory. So if we go over here, there's already a little farm here. So if you buy this, you get that little farm. So I mean, there are options. You know, I mean, you get the big maze over here. 48 would be a place. Let's go take a look at that. So 48 is this lot right here. There's a barn there. You can build that. You can build down here. You know, a couple of big nice flat fields up over in that corner. 39 would be another place you could build. Let's go take a look over there. Let's see where am I at? Am I going right direction? I'm going right direction. Am I going the right direction? Oh, I went too far. Oh, there's already a farm there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's the spinnery. Okay, so behind me. So it's this wooded lot here. Yeah, you could build a house and some sheds, but it's on a hillside. Nah, that's probably a good location. Yeah. 37, 38, 36. You know, you got a farm up here. If you bought this, you'd have this place. There's another. That's the what was that called? That's the wagon builder dude. Another good spot I saw, if you wanted to build your own place, is this here. Now, there's a farm here. But if you hit 19, it doesn't quite cover that, so I don't know that you would actually be able to get that. So I looked at it from perspective, I'm building my own farm. I would be a neighbor. So we move south. I guess it's south. Kind of coming down the hillside here. You know, we get down in the Riverbend Springs itself. You know, there's a field there. You could build your place, and if you want to be closer to town. There's another spot, kind of right here in the middle, between the bridges. You could build. Be field 10. So yeah, you know, there's quite a few little spots that you could build a farm. The other one I saw was 5. Now there's a buildable log. That's Pop-Pop's place. That's where yeah. But this field over here in the corner. What is that? Was that 5? 6. You do that, or over here on 8. So yeah, you know. So those are all the different kind of places where you could start a farm. I think I talked about 86. 86 has a farm there. So yeah, right across from the ferry. So yeah, I mean, Riverbend Springs got a few places to play if you want to start your own farm. So yeah, so we're going to check out another map. Let's see what it sees. Okay, so we're on New Frontier. Now, yeah, I gotta figure out my background. If I move around too much, I blur my background comes up. I haven't quite figured out how to get OBS to make that clear. I did get my video. If you haven't noticed, my webcam's much clearer. I did play with the settings on that, but I got to figure out how to get this blurring green screen background stuff. I'm doing it without a green screen. I don't have a green screen, so I did it virtual. I downloaded a couple plugins for OBS and background removal tool and set that up. Watch a few videos on YouTube. So yeah, it's kind of janky, but it's a lot better than looking at my work desk in the back. But all right, so we're on New Frontier. New Frontier is like wide open. I mean, there is nothing here. So you got gas tank, a trailer, a warehouse, and a farmer's market, and a wood mill, and that's it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. So you could literally do what you want to do with this map. I looked at it briefly, but it was a standard size map, and I looked at it as a replacement for the first map I used. I forget the name of it. But again, it was a standard size map. I wanted to go to a 4X. But you know, it's like I said, you can do quite a bit with this. Put a little town in here if you wanted to. I'm gonna go make fields. So yeah, kind of cool. I mean, it's, you know, I'll zoom up, you can see the whole map. I mean, that's the map. You know, like I said, it's a standard size map, so. But yeah, you can put a little town in here. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna go take a look at another map. Alright, well, we are on New Hope. And we start at the tractor Yellow Yo tractors. Yellow Yo. I guess that's how you say it. Alright, it's kind of start a little town here. New Hope also doesn't have a whole lot. It's kind of like Frontier. I mean, there is, you got liquid manure, you got animal dealer, you got sawmill, lime station, farmer's market, and a gas station. And you have 1, 2, 3 established fields. Now, yeah, so 3 fields. So this is pretty wide open, so you could pretty much start anywhere you wanted. Now, I'm not sure what's over there. I think it's a little farm. Go take a look. There's some tractors and stuff over there. Somewhere, where the hell was it? Right here. Yeah, so they got, I guess this would be where you start if you start. I'm falling! So yeah, they got a little bit of starting equipment in here. I guess if you start a new farmer mode, this is where you start, but it's vulnerable. So they give you a little bit of starting equipment. You can build your farm here. Have a couple fields. What's the price on these? 177 and 200,000. So 3 fields with this one over here is 84. So New Hope, little map that you could kind of start your own little community on. So yeah, all right. We'll go check out the next map. All right, we're on the Louisiana map. And if I am correct, you can correct me in the comments if I'm not, but I believe this map came out in the latter part of FS22. I'm not sure. This is the starting farm. We started a new farmer mode. So we are right here on our little farm. We got a horse pasture. We got a motorcycle, the farmhouse, chicken coop, got a petrol tank, got an extended reach, we got a little wagon, we got plow, can't say no, we got, what is that? That's a planter. I'm not sure what that was. Where's the planter? That was cedar. Got cow pasture. We got another cow barn over here with some more equipment. Feed wagon. Telehandler. Not sure what that is. I don't know. Let's go take a look. Oops. We got a nice grain bin, a little pond. So yeah, we got some wagons, shed, chicken coop next to the house there. I wouldn't put my chicken coop next to the house, but that's me. Cow barn, big couple ponds, another hay shed. I guess a hay shed. Yeah, you go down here, yeah, you got some other stuff. So yeah, okay, it all comes together. Yep. So this is your starting farm right here. These 3 spots right here. Now this is also a standard map, so Everything on this map is located in the lower left in the town. They did a pretty good job with this. You know, you got bales, third band. Let's zoom in here. We got a gas station, David. This is yeah. A lot of this is all buyable here too, which is kind of cool. We'll go over and take a look. But yeah, so and a lot of water, as you'd be expected. There's a building there. I'm not sure what that is. Some rolling hills. But here's our little town. Like I said, they did a good job with it. I really like it. You know, they got some buildings in here, houses, apartments. They did a real good job. This, yeah. A lot of mixture of commercial and housing. Neat little place, little industrial section of town. I mean, it's a neat little town. They did a good job. Like I said, they did a good job with it. Soccer field. That's kind of cool. You know, so starting positions. I mean, you could Lime Station. You know, you could do 29, which is am I going in the right direction? Yep. Oh, hello. 29. So you can start up here. Oh, I went off the reservation. I did. I went off the reservation. So you could put a little farm in here. Anywhere in here. You got cattle dealer, livestock dealer. They got some horses in there. Kind of anywhere in this little area, you could start a little farm if you wanted. And if we go left, there's a good place right here in this little corner here. You could throw a bridge across this waterway. This is a good spot. Down over here. This is a really neat spot right here. You could start. This is all part of 26. It's a big barn, cow barn down here. They have a ferry across here. There's a house already here. You could put some sheds there. All along river. I mean, this is wide open over here if you wanted to start a place. Start your own farm. You can buy any one of these plots right. Well, I couldn't buy any one of these. We're back on our starting farm. Yeah, we're back on our starting farm. But any of these are really good places to, you know, 17's another good spot. So yeah, Louisiana map. Nice little map. Got fields. Got stuff. You know, so yeah, it's a neat map. I didn't choose to play on it because it's a one standard map, but yeah. All right, well, let's go check out our next one. All right, we're on the Michigan map. The starting farm right here. We own that field, this field. This field, this field, and this field. And David, looks like there's some housing in there. We'll go take a look over there. So yeah, this is a standard map, but it's got some big fields in it. So heading down here, you got some houses around the lake, the roller coaster, kissy kissy place for the high school kids after prom. You got the museum thing, museum grain mill, grain elevator museum. Sorry. Sugar beet piles. Lots of little fields. I mean, they're all 29 acres, 22 acres. This is 44. This is 30. 44 is about the biggest, I think. Yeah, 44 is about the biggest. So, yeah. So, pretty wide open down here on the southern end of the map. I'm military, so to me, top of the map is north, bottom is south. True or not true, that's just how I run it. I mean, to me, when you look at the map, top's always north. Alright, so you got another little farm up here on 12, so like you could buy that, have a little starter farm. I think there's one over on 19. Yeah. Starter farm back over here. It's not 18, that's, yeah, it's 36. There's one down here on 36. And then there's another little farm up here. I mean, it's kind of cool. They got some starter farms over by the BGA. This one doesn't have a house. So this is 42. This would be a really great starting point. You bought this, you got 4 buildings that you would inherit, and you'd have a place to build your house and space for more buildings or a cattle barn, sheep barn, whichever. BGA, livestock, grain mill, iron furnace. Okay. Rope maker, bakery, sawmill. Noah Cooper builds wagon wheels, tailor shop, gas station, farmer's market. And these are all little spots that are buyable. You can buy most of them. Well, not most of them. Some in the middle. Warehouse, carpentry shop, oil mill, canning factory, big silo. And they got a canal going through here. I'm not sure if there's barges or not, but kind of got a center town area. You could build some houses and make this kind of a downtown or a town. And there aren't any houses that I've seen, so yeah. Big grain mill, the iron mill, iron mine. So there's some, some good starter farms if you wanted to use what's here or not. I mean, there's some, some places you could. This was 12, I think. Yeah. So 12 has. Yeah, we already looked at this. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's a little spot right here that is cleared off. That is a great spot to start your own little farm. That's 43. So yeah, Michigan map. Kind of cool. So yeah, there's some places you could start if you want to play on the Michigan map. Alright, well, we are on the Settlers map. And it is a pretty decent map. Again, it's a standard map, but it has a lot of built-up areas. So we're on new farmer mode, so we started on our new farm. We own that one, Nope, we don't own that one. Don't own that. We own this field along with this space. We own 51. Nope. We own 30. 31. So, kind of a rough area. It's a pretty rough farm. I mean, you got some new starting equipment here. That's a grape harvester. Got a kind of a lighthousey thing here. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, interesting. So yeah, some places to start. You got this area here. This is a good little spot if you want to start your own little farm. Sorry. Alright, so had to pause. Anyway, good little starting place right here. So here's the town. They did a really good job with this town. I'm really, really impressed. This is a lot of time spent on this town. I mean, these are not standard buildings. These are buildings they built in Blender or whatever. You know, they got ships out here. You know, big cargo ships, grain mill, grain ships. They can send out grain on the ship. And I mean, look at this. Where is that? The radar is rotating. I mean, this is freaking cool. Lighthouse. You got a cargo ship over here with cargo yards. You know. So yeah. I mean, this is they did a really good job. I've been impressed with this. You know. So yeah, you got the railroad. What is that? That is a warehouse and rent the train. Lime station. Yeah. So there's this is your lime station. Oh, lime station right there. What is this building? Okay, this is the auto dealer, tractor dealer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, with a forklift. Yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, I mean, look, they even got a freaking, like a freaking digital garage pong, cabbage pong. Anyway, so you know they've got a lot of stuff. This is this is probably one of the best towns I've seen in Farm Sim. I mean, FS22 had New Frontier. I think it was New Frontier. They had a really good town too, but it was nothing like this. This is big. All right, anyway, back to starting positions. Back over here. You got a little farm, it's already there. This is another good location. There's our farm right here. Right there. You got a charging station, a gas station up here. Another good starting place is you got a farm up here. You wanted to build your own farm, this is a good little spot, but it's hard to get to any of the roads. You'd have to build a road around here. I didn't even know that you can get on this road. So, kind of okay, but not accessible very well. You know, so, yeah, so you could go up in the mountains if you wanted to, but not a lot up there. It's all mountainous hillside. Another spot It's right in here. There's a couple buildings, houses, but you could build a little farm there. And you got all these houses in this little housing area up here on the hillside. This is another good place for, oh, this is, we're back to our starting area here. Close to our starting area. So this is another good spot if you want these guys for neighbors. Got another little farm kind of right here, which is where we're back on our starting farm. So yeah, that's the settlers map. So 6 different maps, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different maps. Some starting places, quick little overview of all the maps. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, hit that like and subscribe. And I'll try and do some more of these types of videos. I'll do a mod video next of some different mods that I use that are pretty cool. So, Kansas Farm Guy, like and subscribe. See you later. Alright, campers. So it's been a great session. Hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you look forward to the next one. We'll see what adventures come about. And you know what? I do hope to see you again. And if you got any comments, drop them in the comment section, and I will see what I can do about it. So from Kansas Farm Guy, thanks for watching, and hit that like and subscribe.